people would text you and message you, you're coming out tonight to go to Firewater or whatever, and then you realise that no, that's got 2 flights of stairs down to it. These clubs and bars that people would love to go to, you have no access to at any point, and so right away in terms of the social circle, you're right out of the picture.
I think that's what this concept of privilege is far more easily applied, and is less contentious than it is sometimes where it's applied in other ways. You know, like a middle class female academic telling a working class guy who's just out of jail he's privileged because he's male. And it's like, in a sense, you're right, but there might be a cleverer way to frame it so that he doesn't turn around and go, what are you talking about privilege? Do you know what I mean? You're fucking, do you know what I mean? Because I think, like, if you look at it like this, privilege is me being able to get up in the morning and not have to think about how do I move from my bed to the toilet and how do I move down the stairs, and operating the whole day for days on end on my whole life without considering it. By the time I'm going out the door, somebody who uses a wheelchair is still trying to get ready, you know, and that being a kind of an analogy of how society is kind of created. In a sense, it's created mostly for people who get up and walk about and just day kind of things. And so when people who don't face the kind of challenges that you face are in charge of everything, the society begins to manifest a reflection of what their tastes and preferences and needs are. And this is cultural, this is structural. And so that's why then people like yourself have to kind of use a lot more energy than probably you can afford to use, just try to get basic dignity and basic respect and basic understanding. That's what I think the privilege term really, really becomes an undeniable fact, you know.